Excuse you. What is up, folks? Jorge and Ito here. Thanks for coming over. Welcome back. Today we're talking about black roses once again. You may ask yourself, how many videos can you publish talking about black roses? Are you on their payroll? No, I'm actually not. I just love these cards that much. But today we're talking about the Gaff cards and the ad cards that come in the Black Roses decks. We're going to look through all of them. They're all very unique. A lot of these custom decks we get, you see the ad cards with the website or something about the company. Daniel Snyder opted to use this space, these two extra cards, as to provide us with some unique Gaff cards. So let's check these out right now. Alright guys, decided to film this outside today. Hopefully the birds chirping and cars going by isn't too much of an issue. Okay, so the most common, or the most regular of the Gaff cards is going to come out of the red roses and the original black roses. And they are double backers. And then you're going to get the ad cards. Duplicate 2 of diamonds. That is Daniel Snyder's card that he includes in a lot of his decks. Now when we get into the golds, things start getting different. These would be the gold roses. I think that's what these are called. So you're going to get a blank card with this, which I love to use these in mystery card plots. There's several things you could do with this blank deck effects where you print out the deck. And then you're going to get a duplicate 2 of diamonds, but you could see the little tiny rose, one of them in the center has moved. And so you could do a neat little color change right there. You can actually do like an Erdnase or whatever color change you'd want and just sort of move it up there just like that. And so next in line we have the Innocence deck, which looks like this, has this beautiful penwork, beautiful design. You're going to get a duplicate 8 of spade. This is Chris Orbit Brown's card. In most all of the Orbit decks, I believe, you get an 8 of spade. So you get one of those, but there's like a gold coloring, so it's a different color duplicate. You're also going to receive a double backer with that. For the green roses, or the immigrant, you receive duplicate 2 of diamonds, double backer that is dual colored, blacked out on the back, green on the other side. These are Altrosa, one of my favorite decks. You're going to get one of those double backed, dual color ones with this beautiful blue colorway. And this little interesting card, a 0 of diamonds. Almost looks like a Q, Queen of Diamonds, but obviously it's not. This is a 0 of diamonds. Next we have Polyantha, which is the tabled offering. These cards are marked, by the way. And the marking system is very unique. I know this is about Gaff cards, but let me just say this. Usually in a marked deck, you'll have reader backs and marked decks. That is to say, there's a certain little things that you look for in a marked deck, but a reader back, you could just look down, you could see the value in the suit, and you could just read it very easily. This chooses to use both systems. It is a reader back for the value and marked for the suit. And man, it took me forever to realize this. actually how to find it. I had to reach out to Snyder. But anyway, yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful marking system. So you're going to get a duplicate 2 of diamonds, sort of, and a duplicate 8 of spade. And so that's a split face card just there. So some interesting things you can do with that. You're also going to get a cut card. For those who do not know what a cut card is, usually in these poker games, backroom games, even casinos, sometimes they'll use a cut card that they place on the bottom, and that is to deter a cheating dealer from dealing off the bottom. However, if they know the Greek deal, they could deal second from bottom. I don't know how to do that. But there are other things you can use this card for. I like to use it in the pull tab color change. You can use it however you will. Also, we have the Black Roses Hotels. These are one of the newest offerings, aside from the most recent being the Remedies. These were just before that. Beautiful cards, the hotels. You're going to get this little door hanger, something that looks like what you would see in an actual hotel. Please do not disturb. And then on the back, please clean up the mess. You could use that for a color change. Probably get creative. You're also going to get a little survey type card, imagining that there was a Black Roses hotel. It just says, please take a minute to rate our hotel on service, cleanliness, restaurant, pool, gym, nightclub, gambling hall. 1 being marvelous all the way to 4 being wunderbar, which I'm guessing is German for wonderful. I don't know. If you do, leave a comment. Let me know what that word means. And then the Black Roses Casino right here. We have some interesting cards. We do have a blank card, great in mystery card plots. And then we have the duplicate King of Diamonds, but not really. It's an extra King of Diamonds. We got Madison just there and Snyder over here. And you have these cool reveals in their little hands. They got the card with the casino, or the card back in Classic Palm in the one hand, and then Gambler's Cop in the other, with their respective card. The 9 of club for Mr. Madison, 2 of diamonds for Snyder. Then, of course, we have the beautiful Remedies. We got the classic Angle Z Gaff. You can see I haven't tore this one up, but I have tore up a separate one. You can see the piece just there in the cellophane. Man, so much you could do with this, guys. We all know that. You're going to get those cards that made an appearance in the casino deck. Snyder and Madison. So some interesting switches and things you could do with that. And also, these aren't really the ad cards here. These are the jokers, and of course I reviewed this deck in a previous video. You could check that out. But you'll see right there in the Heart of the Rose. On this one is a 9 of diamond reveal. Very cool indeed. And then, of course, we got the private reserves, which I'm not going to review them. I would just refer you to the discussion that I held discussing the differences between the Remedies and the private reserve. There are subtle differences, a lot of secrets. Check that video out, guys. Link in the description. Guys, I just simply talked about the unique Gaff and ad cards that are included in the Black Roses line. I didn't even mention all of the secrets that are built into these decks. I'll just show you one. This is from Polyantha, and this would be a simple 10 of spade reveal. You could count these. There's 10 on either side, and in every deck you'll find something like this, either on the queens or the kings. All sorts of things you could do with these cards. Fairly reasonable. And so, guys, like I said, you know, I could name popular brands where sometimes they don't even give you a Gaff card. They don't even give you a double backer. They choose to include 2 cards that are just direct you back to their website or to their store or their company. And so, like I said, Snyder chooses to use this space for his advantage and for our benefit, because he gives us these cool Gaff cards. We have him to thank. Yeah, instead of giving an ad card that directs you back to Black Roses, you know, the decks speak for itself. You won't see a lot of advertising from Snyder or Black Roses. He is pretty active on Instagram. Check him out. Give him a follow. There is a Black Roses YouTube channel, but there's very minimal content on there. So I don't want to speak for Snyder, but just my theory is that the cards are just so unique, so classy, so special. They speak for themselves. They advertise for themselves. You're going to get something unique in each deck. All of the court cards designed by hand, by Snyder, and they're all different. Every deck is different. You may see some of the different colors, the reds or the blacks, and think, is he just recoloring these? No. He's adding all kind of fine touches and details to each deck. Guys, I hope you got something out of this video. Run over to Black Roses, pick you up a deck of these cards, and we'll see you back here next time. God bless.